Number 4. The simple shouting of no! Why do so many people shout this anyway? It's so basic and yet it conveys so much. I guess as humans, we just want things to go according to plan. We always want to hear yes. So whenever we hear a no, we immediately think, oh, something was suggested that resulted in a negative verbal response. That immediately creates drama. And that's bad. I better watch this. No! It's like a gut reaction. We hear the word no and we instantly associate it with something going wrong.
Yes!
Good! Oh, there. There's a lot of famous no's out there. Probably the most notably when Luke Skywalker finds out who his daddy is. No! My absolute favorite, though, is in Tombstone, which is already a pretty romanticized film, but it results in one of my all-time favorite scenes where Wyatt Earp just cracks.
No. No. Wyatt, what are you doing? No. Son of a bitch. No!
How can you not die laughing at that? It's one of the most over-the-top scenes ever.
No!
And he doesn't even stop there. He just keeps saying it over and over and over.
No! No!
I have a negative impulse to this scenario. I have a negative impulse to this scenario. And of course, the ultimate puss-out moment in any Star Wars movie. And that's saying a lot. This especially pissed people off because now Darth Vader has his suit on. He's badass. He's the character we all recognize. He wasn't whiny Anakin anymore. And what's the first thing he says?
Where's my girlfriend? I want to see my girlfriend. What, she's dead? No!
Hell, Mr. Bill sounded more butch than you. So, if the art of drama could be reduced down to simply one word, I think we all know what it would be. No! Number 3. The evil laugh. Again, half of the time it almost seems like there's no reason for it. Something goes right for the bad guy, and they always let out a gush of evil laughter. I mean, it's not like if something goes good for someone else, they let out insanely loud laughter. Oh hey, I found my lost state ID. For whatever the reason, it's always great, and there have been some real fantastic evil laughs. Like remember Gary Oldman in the remake of Dracula? How about Jabba the Hutt's evil chuckle in Return of the Jedi? The Joker, good God! Every laugh from every variation of the character was just awesome. Even Michael Jackson knew if you wanted music videos about zombies to end right, you need a Vincent Price cat. This too has been satirized to death, particularly in the Austin Powers movies, as they ask the question, what does a villain do after they stop laughing? Yeah, it's goofy, but when it's done right, it's sweet laughter to our ears, and can pretty much put a smile on anybody's face. Number 2. Walking in a straight line. This shows that the group is together and are ready to kick some ass. Something about the strength in numbers and organizations just makes this scene look so awesome. I think just about any group of people can do this and they can look great. Hell, we even did it in Kick-Assia, and we look pretty cool. Well, for the most part. Even a whiner like Anakin suddenly grows some balls when he has a line of soldiers behind him. Look at him here. A little pipsqueak who switches sides in a millisecond and starts crying over it. Where? But once you put a straight line of people behind him, holy shit, he's suddenly badass. I'm actually looking forward to children being slaughtered. The movie that probably exploited this the most, again, was Tombstone. They liked this straight line so much that they actually closed out the movie with it. And can you blame them? It's freaking cool! Even in movies like X-Men 3, just standing in a straight line looks pretty hardcore. I gotta admit, I don't see this all the time, but when I do, it always upgrades the movie's awesome levels. It looks tough, intimidating, and organized. You know a group means business when they all stand together, and it always makes for one of the coolest, if not the coolest, moment of a movie. The number one coolest cliche is... slow motion. Well, yeah, pretty basic, isn't it? Fight scenes, close-ups, whatever. Everything seems to look better in slow motion. There have been online videos, comedic sketches, even entire shows just dedicated to how things look in slow-mo. It's just so much more grand and powerful when you can see the movement of every little part on screen. There's almost a rhythm to it, like a dance or a ballet. Almost anything can look cool in slow-mo. Well, again, almost anything. Now recently, there's been sort of a weird twist where some directors slow the movie down and then speed it up, as if to make up for lost time or something. I never saw the point of it. The slow-mo itself is so friggin' sweet that after watching it, regular motion's already gonna seem like fast motion, so I speed it up. Either way, as long as the slow-mo is there, it's always gonna look fan-friggin-tastic. It makes everything look more massive, more sweeping, and of course, more awesome. There's no telling how long this cliche has been around. But judging how long we've been using it, it's showing no sign of slowing down. Slow motion, the coolest cliche of all time. And those are my top 11 coolest cliches. I hope you enjoyed them, and, well, I was going to close off showing one of the cliches again, but my guess is you're probably tired of them by now.
No!
Hey, calm down!
No!